Oh,
what up, YouTube? I am your host, Mediocre Tutorials and Reviews. Back in here with yet one more video. We did a live stream. Naya's in the building. What up, Naya?
What up, dude?
We just did a live stream. The shit went a goddamn up. Salute to everyone that came through. We decided to do a quick video, really quick. Stephiscold, salute to the young gunner. One thing every woman wants. Okay, clicked on the video, got like a minute in, and decided to start it right at this junction. Now, we have not heard what he's about to say.
I have no idea.
But just decided to start it right here. So this is going to be an honest reaction. We have not seen the video. Naya, anything to say before we get started?
Nothing, MTR.
I appreciate you not saying my real name because everyone else fucks up.
I really had to think about it. Like, okay, what am I saying right now?
They're not used to doing that. All right. Without further ado,
let's get it.
Let's get it.
Do y'all not think that women don't want an alpha in their life? Fellas, why do y'all care so much about if women find out about the channels that you're listening to? Like as if they can control their emotions and adapt to the game. Why does she go back to the abusive ex or the abusive baby daddy or the guy that cheated on her? Because she can't control her emotions. And I guarantee you, he has her up here and he has her down there. Guarantee you. That's two things women need. There's two things that every woman wants from a man. A woman wants a man to dig out her mind, have foreplay sex with her mind, and dig out her guts. Every woman wants that. Every woman wants to experience a man imprinting them emotionally and sexually. That's why they can't get rid of these dudes that's stuck in their life. And these dudes that they got is running game on them. And she probably listening to my channel right now, but guess what? He gonna continue running game on her. Why? Because she can't help it. She can't help but like him. His dig and stick might be just be incredible. Mouthpiece incredible. Got her up here. What you think? If she listens to your channel, or his channel, or her channel, or the channel they talking about female nature, she's gonna just figure you out all of a sudden? Fuck no. What, she's just gonna lock you up on defense all of a sudden? Fuck no. She's full of her emotions. She can't help it. It's in her to want that. Do y'all know how many women walking around here ain't getting their guts dug out? And they just want it so bad? Y'all know how many women out here stuck in these beta male cuck relationships? And sneaking out on, or wanting to sneak out behind his back? Y'all know how many women go to bed mad with their butt hanging off the damn bed, naked, just want their man to just take advantage of them? They want that. That's what they want. They don't get it. They don't get it. She can listen to my videos all she wants. She's still gonna want me at the end of the day. It does.
Let's take a quick pause. Do you identify with the things that the young man Stephiscold is talking about?
I don't identify.
Okay. Is there a specific component of what he's saying that you can highlight that you feel like? So the thing is, I think it's a difficult conversation for you to expound upon because you're not familiar with his content. But I often would see like comments on my channel that would say, "Why are you reviewing this with a woman?" And my argument back to them, because they would say like, "Why are you reviewing this? You giving away the game." My argument
the game is on YouTube, fool.
Yeah, like my argument is that every single last dude who says, "Why are you doing that?" and they feel an insufficiency because I'm talking to another woman and talking about red pill content, they are working from a mindset of deficiency. they're working from if she sees this, all of a sudden I won't be ahead, which is a mindset of deficiency. You won't ever win, irrespective of this information that you hear, if you operate from a mindset of deficiency. It's kind of like if you're Jordan, and irrespective of the other team knowing exactly what play that you're about to run and how you're about to go to the basket, it's Jordan. So what does it matter? He's going to go to the rim whether you like it or not. Mm-hmm. So the analogy is I'm gonna do what I want and how I'm gonna have it, whether you like it or not. So do you understand what I'm saying?
I mean, I get it. But I feel like at the end of the day, like, some people are not gonna care about this video. Like, they'd be like, "Oh, he's doing a video talking that," because I think a lot of people can get on camera and portray a certain person or portray a certain mindset or way. You get them off camera, it's totally different. Like, certain people generally put on a show. So what he's saying on the channel and what he actually do in real life might not be the same.
So you think there's a degree of, like, how do you pressure test who they portray to you on a channel versus
who they really are,
who they actually are?
Exactly. I think there's a, but even then, some women are intrigued by this type of man because it's like you want to bust his bubble. Like, he think he's so popping. He think he's so, like, he can get over on women and, you know what I'm saying, she needs you for whatever. And it's like, oh, I want to pop his bubble because he thinks he's a necessity. And so some women are intrigued by the challenge. Like, well, I'm about to go over there and pop his bubble. Let him know that, like, yeah, I'm going to run game. I'm gonna go along with what you thinking. And then I'm going to pop your bubble and let you know, shit ain't sweet. You ain't low, nigga.
A woman that wants to do that wants to get in an ego battle with a man, is a very masculine woman.
Maybe, but there are masculine women.
Yeah, but dudes should not be trying to date masculine women.
But he might not know that because she might go in a situation showing him one person in order to attack who he thinks he is, to show him that he's not who he believes he is.
Yeah, but someone who wants to compete with you, I feel like it's good for viscosity for the night, but it's not someone who you ever want to take seriously. Like, you can play in that particular situation in a way where you can try to understand who she is, why she's doing that, and are you attracted to her, and then figure out how you can make it happen for the night, for the evening, or what have you. But you would never really consider someone who's trying to compete with you, who's trying to pop a bubble.
But you might not know that right away. Like,
no, at the point that she's trying to ego battle you.
But she's not going to show you. She might not show you that right out the gate. She might play along for a while, and then pop her ego on the lower end when she feel like she got you. Like, you just never know. I'm not saying that, but I feel like sometimes people like that need that type of, they need a bubble pop. Because, like, people be talking so much tough guy stuff, and it's like, you're really not what you say you are. Because I think sometimes I think both genders can do this. Put on a mask or a persona for a certain audience or whatever the case may be. Especially in the age of, like, social media and YouTube, you can really get on here and be whoever you want to be and that not be who you really are in person.
That's true. So it's true. It's very true. No matter the social media, YouTube, Facebook, whatever. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that he has shown anything than his authentic self.
I'm just making conversation. I'm not saying that he's not being authentic to himself, but I'm just making the conversation for purposes of a point.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I feel like he's distilled so much information and experiences on folks in a way that is readily true to him. Like, do you feel like there's anything that he said in the past 3 minutes that you feel like is not true?
I feel like not every woman is going to act the way that he's assuming they're going to act. Like, not everyone needs that. Some people might be like, oh, I don't, the way that he portrays himself, it's unattractive to me, and so I don't want to deal with that person because of the way that he portrays himself. Even if that's not who he really is, his portrayal and his outward appearance, based off what she knows, may not attract. She might be like, that's not really what I'm into. So,
well, let's keep going and see what else he has to say. All right.
okay.
Don't matter. I'm a skill, score 40 every possession. Because he can't stop me. Y'all don't live in abundance. Y'all don't live with confidence. Shit, well, let she watch your videos. What if she find out the game I'm running on your Stefan? Then what? What's she gonna do? Why do you give a fuck? What's she gonna do? This what she gonna. I'm gonna tell her the exact word she gonna do, and all of it is manipulation. Oh yeah, you watching them channels trying to run a game. Oh yeah, I see your game. Okay. All right. Yeah, you trying to run a game on me? Oh, okay. And while I'm saying okay and holding frame, her pussy is getting fucking wet. Because she still wants me to dig out her guts because I still have her up here. I still have her up here. Forever. What? Do y'all honestly think the dudes that these women go crazy over don't have her up here? Don't have her emotions going crazy? That's all the woman is. A woman is a child with emotions going all over the place. Going all over the place. It's a lot of these women out here with game. It's a lot of these women out here playing these dudes. But it's a lot of these women that say the same thing about these dudes. Oh, he ain't shit. He ain't shit, but he was digging out your guts, and you keep letting him dig out your guts because you love it. You love that he ain't nothing. You love that. You love that feeling that he gives you. You love that excitement that he gives. You love that he ain't born. You love that he ain't no nice guy. You love who he is. That's why you watching the videos. You don't watch videos about nice guys. If I make a video about one, which I will, about if you're dating a beta cuck, you know you're dating a beta cuck, and you know what you want on the side. You want that bad boy. You want that alpha to dig out your guts until you bust. You know that's what you want. You know that's what you want. It don't matter if she watches the videos. She still wants you. You got her by watching the videos. You got her by understanding the knowledge. So what you think? You think she's just going to understand it all of a sudden and hate you and not want to talk to you no more? That's not how women work. Women are backwards. The more she hates something, the more her pussy gets wet. Oh, I hate you, and she fucking you. Bouncing on your dick. I hate you. Crying because she coming. Come on, man. You just won't understand that one day. One day it'll click, but you know, right now, you don't get it.
All right, let's come back. There's a lot of things my man just said. How do you feel about it? I mean, he was saying things in there like, you know, women are backwards. He was saying that, you know, just different components of how men differ from women and how she is unenthused by the things that she may watch, and she got into the situation because the situations that you might have learned somewhere, right? Like, so they don't care. They don't care unless you have their mind and what's downstairs, right?
So I'll say this. I think I will say that men, women or men, this applies to both parties. If you got the up here, you can have anything. I think that's across the board. It's not just even a sexual thing, but I think when you have somebody's mind, like you got it. You got it. And I think, like, not to take it too far back and too deep, but I feel like when you think about slavery, like that's really what slavery was like. It wasn't about the physical enslavement; it was about the mental enslavement of people. And so, when you have somebody's mind, you can kind of do as you so choose with them. As a result, so I think that I don't disagree that if you got somebody's mind, you can move around how you want.
Yeah, I think like having a woman's mind means that already you have what's in between her legs. Like I don't know any woman who would say that he has my mind just from like intellectual discussion and mouthpiece. Like I think that has to be a degree of sexual prowess as well for her to completely respect you. I feel like there's a mind thing, right? Like in terms of mind, she has to understand that you can provide, protect, you got good financial literacy, and she could see a long-term something with you so she can procreate in the best way that she knows how and be stable during that time. But then also you can have all of that, but then not have the prowess where she respects you. Some of them will hold on to that, but they won't be happy with you consistently.
I don't know though. I think, and this is just generally like, I actually hear from a lot of women that the more they like a guy, the more they tend to hold out, like on that part of it.
Yeah, women do that.
Yeah.
Yes, I know that. So that happens to me a lot. Like because they like me and they see me much more of a option for them, then they don't want to have sex on the first date. Meanwhile, they can come across a Chad or a Tyrone where they're like, I'm not going to see him long term. Therefore, I'm going to devalue my vagina because sexually, I understand what he can do to me a little bit better.
Not even necessarily that. It's just like, I don't care what he thinks about me because it's like I don't really think too much of him.
Right. Exactly. So, but then so it's like the value of the vagina in the land of sexual marketplace is really incumbent on each individual situations. And the thing is like my willingness to pay as a man is determined on how I think that you value. You tired? You tired? You need a nap?
Did you have a nap before we started?
I think that my value.
Who was at the gym?
I think that the value is determined as a man, my willingness to pay. But all men should assume a low willingness to pay because you don't know where they came from.
What you mean?
You don't know where they came from. You don't know how they value their vagina before you, right? So is
that based off how you value your penis, or is it just your penis have value to you, or what?
No, it has value to me, but men value a woman's virginity. Women don't value a man's virginity.
Men do not value a woman's virginity. Men don't want a virgin.
No, not a virgin, but
so you don't value her virginity. You value
the least amount of sweaty dudes inside of her.
Some care, some don't.
A woman doesn't care. A woman doesn't care if you've had 10 bodies or 110. She doesn't care.
It depends on the woman you're dealing with. But I do think
we're talking about externalities.
But I think generally
women don't care.
I won't say that we don't care. I think generally we expect a certain amount of the expectation is that you've dealt with a certain number of people. So it's not that we don't care about it, it's something that we have decided to accept.
No, that's a difference. It's a deciding to accept, but it's also the reality that of our biology has placed on us. Women find it more attractive a man that walks through the club and is found more attractive by more women. They do. And there's a degree of that is incumbent on how much sexual attention that he can command from women, how much validation that he can command from women. They will validate you more because of that. I don't think it's as true on the other side. I think irrespective, like we respect it. We understand what you're the apple of a lot of people's eyes, but it's not something that raises or lowers my level of attraction to women.
I don't know.
It'll be.
I think men want the girl. They want the girl that they want to be able to say they have the girl that everybody wants.
I don't think that those dudes.
Not they've had, but the one that they want. It's like everybody want her, but we don't know who's had her. And I think that increases sometimes your attraction. Like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody been sweating her, everybody been wanting her, and now
I think that's
more. What factor?
I'm gonna say the statement, and we'll see what happens. I think that's more feminine dudes. I think more feminine dudes do things for validation.
I disagree with that. I think macho men, feminine men, men in general do things for validation.
I think a macho man is going to select a woman for very logical and rational reasons that make sense to his particular lifestyle. Whether or not he's attracted to her, whether or not she brings a nurturing component or value to the table that he has not experienced before. I feel like those are pieces. You're out of focus. Those are pieces to the puzzle that she can bring, irrespective of what she looks like, right? And I think a man is way more equipped to engage in a situation, a scenario with a woman with those prerequisites. Meanwhile, a woman is way more able to engage with a man that is seen exquisitely, sexually.
I disagree. Y'all think men think with y'all other head a lot of times.
Yeah, but we're not doing that because of the amount of suitors that you have.
But it might not be the amount of suitors. But I'm saying you might. But even I think in some cases it is the amount of suitors. But at the end of the day, like, I think men generally think with their other head more consistently than women do. I feel like sometimes women think. I think women sometimes think maybe sometimes from an emotional standpoint. Like, oh, I'm really attracted to this person, or this person gives me a certain feeling. But men, it don't have to be that. It could be like, it could be a purely sexual attraction where, like, I see her, you know what I'm saying, you head into salute and you head that direction.
Getting back to the topic of the video, one thing every woman wants, and then hearing what my man Stephiscold is saying, he's saying at the point that that they watch this type of content, all of a sudden they're going to have knowledge that is going to make them deselect you. I agree with him. No, that's not how it works. For y'all weak, simple-minded dudes, yes, it will work that way. Because you don't have the pull and you actually don't have the command. This shit is a mindset. And if you don't get it within your masculine nature to adhere to what these prerequisites of your frame are, then you will never understand. You will never get them, and you won't get what you want. I agree with the young brother. Anything to say before we get out of here? Peace, salute, and salutations. This has been your video. Nah, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate your perspective, all right?
See y'all.
Mediocre tutorials and reviews at gmail.com. Patreon.com/MTandR. Wholeheartedly appreciate y'all. We're going to have you through for another live stream.
Yeah.
All right?
Bye, guys.
Until next time, you two. Pardon the masculinity. You got to get him out the screen for that shit.